Hi everybody, welcome back to Freestyle Friday. Today is actually New Year's. So Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around with us for last year. So for Christmas, our mom got us, my mother is the queen of skincare.
I like skincare too.
Yeah, it's one of the things. Our mom is like the most girliest girl ever. So we were raised with a girly girl. So, anyways, so she got these little sampler kits of some stuff, a few things. We didn't use this yet, but it's the micro delivery exfoliating facial wash. We're gonna use that probably next week. But no, we wanted to try this mask. It's the Peter Thomas Roth mask. It's a little sampler.
You put a little picture.
I'll put a picture up here, yeah. It's fancy. Peter Thomas Roth is a little fancy. My mother likes fancy stuff, so we're going to test that out. Let's see what that's all about.
Enzyme mask.
Pumpkin. Oh, yeah. It smells like pumpkin, too.
It smells really good. It smells like pumpkin, like for real.
Oh, my God. You guys should get a steamer. I know we always say that, but
it's not expensive. It's only like $25?
Yeah, about that. Didn't cost much.
25 to 40.
Okay, so since we did the last video with the steaming, there's a esthetician or a dermatologist. Yeah, I think she's a dermatologist. And she, people wanted her, I guess for her channel, her subscribers wanted her to react to Jada Pinkett's. Remember how we told you guys about Jada Pinkett's thing, right? To Jada Pinkett's skincare routine. And she was like almost horrified. I guess it was too much steaming. I thought it was a good idea. I thought, well, it makes sense. Her skin looks great, but she was saying that it's a lot of genetics with her, and we said that in the video that you can tell with some.
I think it's genetics with me. I think it's genetics with you. I think everybody's skincare is good for them,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's not a one size fit all,
right? I know that lady's an expert though, but. I know she's an expert, so I'm not going to say that she's wrong. Obviously, she knows more than I know.
She's not wrong. She's not overdoing anything.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because look at her skin.
Her skin
as long as her skin doesn't look dried out or weird.
Yeah, she knows her own skin. How old is Jada Pinkett? 50?
Yeah. She looks really good.
She looks so... We were just saying this, though.
Like, Drew Barrymore looks really good. Her skin is...
Have you ever really looked at Drew Barrymore? And I'm not trying
she's a white lady. So you know
I'm going to say that. I don't want to be shady.
Yeah, she's a white lady. At least Jada Pinkett, she has some melanin in her skin.
Yeah.
But, for a white lady... Drew Barrymore is our age. She's our age. 43, 44, somewhere around there. And her skin is so pretty. That's why I like taking care of my skin.
Me too. It's helpful.
Drink a lot of water.
But I did think that, I was going to not be shady because I know that I'm not trying to be funny with the white people thing, but it is known fact that their skin does not age well. And it's because they don't have the melanin in their skin. Mm-hmm. So it's affected greatly by the sun and exposure to things, right? So it makes sense, but yeah, Drew's skin. If y'all look at Drew Barrymore's skin, it is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but anyways, I was with Jada Pinkett. I was like I guess the lady. I didn't watch the whole video. Maybe I should watch the whole video of the esthetician or the dermatologist. Mm-hmm. Look, she's a dermatologist. She's a professional. I am not gonna go against what professionals say, but she's been doing it for a number of years. And and nothing's happened.
And also she's rich and got time in her hands.
That's very true.
Sit there and do that. You know what I mean? I guess the regular. The dermatologist, I guess the regular woman every day.
Oh, the everyday
who
person.
Has a life that is, you can't be sitting there all those,
Did y'all see she's steamed her skin like 5 times in that video? It was hilarious.
Ooh, it smells good. This smells like pumpkin pie. I am not even lying. I want to eat this.
I'll put a description in the, I'll put a link in the description below where this is at if I can find it.
It smells so good.
How much did you just kind of put it on? I did it again. I didn't bring a mirror. Oh, it has a little bit of... Is it exfoliating?
Yeah, Scott, you're supposed to...
oh, she did say that, didn't she?
You're supposed to
This smells...
so good. Oh, my God. I almost want to eat this.
Oh, my God.
It smells like pumpkin pie. I mean, like real pumpkin pie, not like scented or pumpkin spice. It smells like actual...
This smells
like pumpkin puree.
This is extraordinary. Okay.
Leave on to 3 to 7 minutes.
Okay. So that's good. Well, that's good. Tara got me, what's it called? Makeup remover, cloths. Instead of using like makeup remover and put it on a cotton pad. Okay. So she got these cloths. She got me these cloths Okay. Oh, this is a pack of 5. I'm so happy. I was gonna get these, but then she got them. It's so exciting when you take something out of your cart because someone got it for you. So anyway, I took it out of my Amazon cart and she got them for me for Christmas. I'm so excited.
You just wet that.
You just wet it. And then
it takes all your makeup off.
And it takes all your makeup off.
Without any makeup remover or anything. Right. It just takes all your makeup off.
So you guys know for our Tuesday show, I put on a full face of makeup. So I do the whole 9, do the whole thing. Right? Foundation, concealer, everything. Right? And so I tested it after that, taking all that makeup off. And it came off perfectly. I guess the technology of it is that the fibers are so small that it where a cotton pad or a washcloth will pick up 10, it has like 10 fibers. Well, the thing is with this cloth, it has 50 tiny little fibers, so it grabs the makeup, I hate this word, penetrates and gets in there and gets the makeup off faster. So that's kind of the technology of it. I thought there was a makeup remover inside here.
No, it's just the technology of the cloth.
So it's really cool.
So it saves you on having to buy makeup remover and pads to wipe off your makeup.
I love it. I'm so happy she got me this. Thank you, Kara.
Danielle got me this sound machine. So basically, it's just a machine you make sound. I like to sleep with the sound of things. Like it sounds like a fireplace, or it sounds like a snowstorm, or it can sound like my favorite is the thunderstorm. Okay. And so you can play it all night if you want. You just leave it plugged in, or it does different times. So you get an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, and it's surround sound. So it sounds like it actually. It's like really like it is actually cool. Raining outside. Right. But it makes you go to sleep very fast and calmly.
It has a built-in nightlight. It has different colors and all that. So it's really cool.
Because I don't like to always listen to the TV. Like I like to turn off everything when I go to sleep. But I also like to hear sounds. So it's like this is really great because now it turns up really loud and it has different sounds.
So we're gonna wipe this off. We will be right back and we'll tell you like how your skin feel.
It's soft.
It does feel very soft.
It feels really soft.
That stuff is legit.
Then you're just supposed to go back to your regular skincare after that.
Yeah.
Subscribers.
We didn't get a million subscribers. However, we did gain over 240 subscribers. So 200
welcome.
Yeah, welcome new subscribers. We appreciate you. And your support, your comments, your likes, your shares. We really, really appreciate it. We have fun doing this.
Yeah.
No, just have like a passion project we've talked about that before, but having a passion project is just something fun. It makes you creative. You know what I mean? It occupies your time. We talk too much, so you might as well turn on the camera. So it's really, rewarding, I guess, in some ways. And then when we get your guys' emails and your guys' comments and stuff, and you guys say such nice things to us, and we really do appreciate it. You guys are really sweet. We really do appreciate the comments and stuff and the emails and all that. So thank you for that. So I guess I was going to say that, so we were talking about this and what we always have to change something. What's what we're wanting to do is change some things every time. And so we've heard like your guys' suggestions of, some of you guys want cooking, like we want to see us cook. Some of you guys are interested in how the hell we are cook, the kind of meals that we cook and bake in this little space. So we will show you some cooking stuff. And vlogging. What's vlogging?
We're going to do vlogging.
We're going to do vlogging. We've heard your comments on vlogging. A couple of you guys have wanting us to do like some types of challenges or like tags. Those are kind of fun to do. Challenges and tags and stuff. So we want to do that now, y'all. Mukbangs, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all, mukbangs, I'm not sure I can get into mukbangs. I don't. It's not.
Yeah. It's just not me.
Nothing wrong with mukbangs. I'm just not. Yeah.
It's just not me.
It's not me. And the last thing I need to be doing.
And also, I have an eating schedule.
Yeah.
I can't just be eating.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Like that's the things. I have an eating schedule, and I don't know. This weight does not fall off like it used to. Yeah. Like when I was younger, I could just gain weight and lose it. And be now, done. I'm almost 45 years old. Eating like that
is just not
it ruined me.
It's funny what people find entertaining, but I know you guys like our conversations, or you guys say you do anyways, but you guys like our conversations and stuff, so which is why we even started this whole thing. So we're going to continue with that. Vlogging, you guys. What do you guys think about that? We've never vlogged before. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but it should be fine. If we go out and about, we'll take you there. We will show you guys some cooking things. It's so funny that if you guys are interested, I mean, it's a small space. You know, our New York apartment was very tiny too. So I guess you can say we were being prepared for something. It's good. It's tiny too, but it's okay.
Yeah,
we still find a way. Kara bakes a lot of great things, and I, cook a lot of good things. So we make it work somehow. But overall, for us, the year wasn't bad.
No.
For us, the year really wasn't bad. Like, I felt pretty...
Yeah, I try to take a positive take on everything as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. Because I keep hearing people go, throw away all of 2020.
No.
That's this trash year. I'm like...
I mean, 2020 is... Every year has something.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's just like, if you live through it...
Then you're winning.
Then you won.
Right. It's true, though.
You know what I mean? I mean, some people lost their jobs, which is horrible.
That's horrible.
They lost their health care, forced to vote.
Yeah.
Make sure you get the
politicians
to force a vote on Medicare for all so that we don't have to have private health insurance anymore.
Yeah.
We can be, like the rest of the world.
Yeah, the world who has, health care.
That's not tied to their
universal health care, yeah. Why we are last in this is embarrassing. Yeah. Or $1,200 stimulus packet's not going to do it for a lot of people. Right. Okay, and in other countries, their government has already given them. A lot of people are getting paid $2,000 a month since this all happened.
Some are getting paid more.
Some are getting paid more.
$4,000.
So, a lady in Australia said her government's already given her $25,000 since this whole thing started. Mm-hmm. So they get paid. The government takes care of their people. Yeah. When something like this happens, when a pandemic or some kind of odd thing happens in the world, other governments take care of their people like immediately, but ours doesn't.
Yeah, America has only given $1,200 in the last 33 weeks. There are people who don't have any jobs, who've lost their health care, and at the end of this year, the rent freeze will be up, and people will be kicked out of their homes because they can't pay their rent. And so
that's unacceptable in this country. Yeah, this country it's completely unacceptable for anybody to be out in the street because something's not their fault. Mm-hmm. Something's not their fault. So,
so check out Jimmy Dore.
Yeah, check out Jimmy Dore.
And they're like Susan Sarandon. There's a lot of people who are trying to get the polishers of the house.
Justin Jackson, the football player, he's in on it too. Yeah. And it's called. I'll put a link to forcetovote.org where you can sign the petition to have.
And sign it. Sign
the petition.
Because right now I think it's like 40,000 people, but it should be much, much more. You know what I mean? And because we need to change our healthcare system in our country.
Yeah. Just don't let it sit there on the floor and not get passed. But we need universal healthcare, you guys. Yeah. I mean, that's just other countries do it. Other citizens are very their quality of life is less stressed because they don't have to worry about going bankrupt because of a medical bill, right? Or like,
or just not being able to get
regular, physician health care.
People in this country, they're uninsured or underinsured.
Yeah.
So even if you have insurance,
it's not great.
It's not great. So we it's time to change our healthcare system.
Right.
Both now Republican voters and now it's popular. So now both Republican and Democrat voters are for universal healthcare because the pandemic showed a lot of people that if you lose your job, which so many people did, 14 million people, and I think it's more now, have lost their health insurance.
It's just so unacceptable for this country to be like
that. So those were some Republican voters, which now Republican voters are like, okay, I guess we do.
Yeah.
Because when you lose your job, you lose your health care. This is what happens when you have a system where your health care is tied to your job.
Yeah.
But also what it helps you is if you don't like your job, you don't have to stay there because you have healthcare tied to it. So, or,
which a lot of people do. They stay in their jobs they hate because they have healthcare.
Yeah, you have diabetes or something, you got to have medicine. Yeah.
Just think about what it means to have universal healthcare. I mean, we know people from other countries and that their countries all have it. And they're like, it's just, I couldn't imagine what Americans have to go through when it comes to this subject.
Right.
Every country has their thing that's problems in every country. We get that. But we're talking about healthcare right now. And I think that it's been proven already that people who have countries who have universal health care. Their citizens are happy. Their citizens don't feel scared or stressed. If they get sick, if they break an arm or whatever it is, they don't feel like it's the end. They're going to go bankrupt and I'm not going to have any money. You know what I mean? That's they don't feel that way. There's a little bit of the stress is gone from at least that. And I think that in our country, we have a lot of stress when it comes to healthcare. Yeah. And when it comes to not being able to pay those bills. The doctor's bills is just, it's really sad.
Yeah, I was just watching one where this guy said he got stabbed. He said got stabbed. Somehow he got stabbed. Anyway, when he left the hospital, he's just like, I left with a $24,000 bill. I mean, that for a regular human being, like a regular worker, some people make less than $24,000 a year. That's like, it's crazy. I mean, even places like Cuba have universal health care. Israel has universal health care. Russia has universal health care. You know what I mean? So it's just like even authoritarian countries
have it.
No matter they have bad leaders, but they have universal health care. So it changes everything. Canada has universal health care. I have a friend that actually, she's from Canada. And she hurt her arm and she went back to Canada. I was back when we lived in New York. And she said, I'm not going to get treated here in America. I'm going in my car and I'm driving over to Canada because then she doesn't pay anything.
I don't blame her. There was a the person that delivers our newspapers for the front desk or for the hotel. His wife fell and broke her leg, and so they have very limited insurance. And he said when we got done with all of the stuff that needed to be done to take care of her, the bill she got in was $38,000. Yeah. And he's like, 38,000. He said that this is gonna bankrupt us. And I'm like,
yeah, it's crazy. They charge you crazy price. Like even when I had to go to the doctor, and I had a $3,000 bill just to get a checkup, and they charge you for everything. They charge you for the tongue depressor.
Oh, they charge you for $15
for cotton balls, and you know what I mean. Like they charge you.
Look at that bill. Look at the breakdown of that bill.
They rob you. They really do rob you, and they know what they're doing. Our politicians take a lot of money from pharmaceutical companies and private insurance companies. So, it's time for a change. If anything, this year taught us about with coronavirus is that how vulnerable you are if you can't save your life.
You can't save your life. What's the point?
So please go to FREESTYLE.org and the idea, and please sign it.
Yeah, the idea behind all of this is that Jimmy Dore and a lot of other people in politics that are telling senators to not vote for Nancy Pelosi if she does not bring this to the floor. If she does not bring universal health care as something a bill that we can.
They won't even bring health care to the floor to get nominated or to get knocked down.
Yeah,
they don't want to talk about it.
They don't want to talk about it because pockets are being lined.
Right.
And so that's going to mess up their money.
So it needs to come to a vote. You know what I mean? And the same things that they keep saying, like everybody likes their health care. That's a lie. Yeah. Everyone doesn't like their health care. That's just something they say so they don't have to ever talk about it ever again. But it is time for
us to catch up to the rest of the
industrial world. Yeah. So, please go and sign that and force all of those, progressive politicians. We have a lot of progressive senators in office right now that could withhold their vote from Nancy Pelosi and force her to have to, if she wants to be speaker again. Force her to put that on the agenda this time and make them. And and the point of that is that all of them have to be able to say if they're for it or against it, and we get to see who
says I'm not going to give you health care.
I'm not going to give you health care, and who says I'm going to give you health care.
In a pandemic.
Right. And then when it's time to vote again, if they say no, you'll see their faces and remember them in your state. So,
go. I'll put the link to that, to FREESTYLE.org below in the description box if you guys want to do that. If you guys are sick of two-party, we talked about two-party systems before. If you're sick of two-party systems, I will put a link to the People's Party as well. I'll put that link down below too. If you're just done with Democrats, done with Republicans, done with the charade, you just want to see something different happen. I'll put that down below if you guys are interested.
You're ready to vote for something and not against people,
right?
All the time.
Something to think about. No pressure.
Yeah.
You know, you still obviously can do what you want to do, but yeah, if you want to see some kind of different change, I know I want to see something different anyways. And
I actually just think we're going to get something different.
Yeah.
I think that the millennials and the Zoomers, they're different. Those kids are different than my parents and even my generation. That they're just tired of college debt. And that's why they went and voted for Bernie Sanders. It's because Bernie Sanders was for eliminating college debt and for universal health care and for the environment. You know what I mean? So it's just like I do believe there's going to be a two-party system or three-party system, a viable third party coming.
I want to say viable. Who are ones
you can go and vote. And with the universal health care and a single payer, with a single payer option, you know, people can just, you know, I mean, you go to the doctor and you know what you do, you go home. That's your taxes pay for it.
Taxes pay for it.
And it's cheaper than what we have now.
Right. And by the way, for people saying that, oh, you know, then everything is free.
It's not free.
It's
your
not
taxes
free.
Pay for it.
I mean, I agree. It's not free. It's all built in your taxes.
Nothing is free. Yeah. It's not free. It's in your taxes. Our police department is socialism. Yeah. You know, our libraries are socialism. Fire department is socialism. Social Security is socialism. So our healthcare really should be too. Healthcare should be a right. Healthcare
is a human right. Like, I feel like my 2020 was good.
Yeah. I feel like every year it gets better. To me, every year for me has gotten better and better, you know? So, I mean, I just stick with that energy, that energy source. I always think that you have to say it, believe it, and really believe it. Like, you know what I mean? And then go for the year.
Right.
You know, it's one thing is, 2020 sucked, but you're alive, so don't say that.
Yeah, you can't, you have to be able to find the silver lining in everything that you do, which is what we do.
It was interesting. You know? It was interesting.
You
know what I mean? But it didn't suck.
It was weird.
You know?
All right, you guys, we have to get going. And watch some TV shows like we hasn't to be. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell so you get all of our notifications. I know there's been people saying they haven't gotten some notifications. Just hit that bell and you will get our notifications and see all of our uploads. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. You can see previews of the next show that we're going to be doing. And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much.
Happy New Year!